What's up? Welcome to my Rebuild the Galaxy Pieces of the Past announcement reaction. So yeah, Star Wars Celebration is currently happening right now. So yeah, but before we talk about Rebuild the Galaxy Pieces of the Past, there's two other things I'm going to talk about. My first thing I'm going to talk about is Young Jedi Adventures Season 3, because that got announced. So, yeah. Coming out this fall. So, we got some photos for it. First is this new character here. Don't know who she is, but we'll find out later this fall. My guess is it's gonna come out in November. I'm gonna go with November, because that seems right. That seems like about the fall. Could be October, but my guess is November. And then the next thing here is Kylus and Nubs playing music with some droids, a little droid band. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then finally, the one that I'm most excited to talk about is this one here, Kai and Tabor. Okay, Cyrus, Kai and Cyrus. And they're on Cyrus's home planet of Vundir, where he's unmasked, where is Tabor. Because of course, if you guys remember from Young Jedi Adventures Season 2, Cyrus revealed his identity. Well, he didn't reveal it, but Kylus, Nubs, and Nash found out. They found out his identity. They found out that he was Tabor. And at first there was like a rivalry between them. It broke it broke their trust of Tabor. But then of course, at the end, Tabor worked with them again at the Battle of Tanu against the Gangls. So I'm looking forward to Young Jedi Adventure Season 3. We'll get some more character progression with Tabor, and it's gonna be a redemption arc, another redemption arc in Star Wars. Basically, we're seeing another redemption arc with Tabor, just like we did in what was it? In Tales of the Empire with Barriss. Yeah, and Resistance with Tam, Resistance with Tam, and with Bad Batch with Crosshair, and Tales of the Underworld with Ventress, and of course the most famous with Vader and Kylo Ren and Ben Solo. But yeah, really looking forward to Young Jedi Adventure Season 3. Probably going to be another pretty cool season. Could be the best could be the best season. But, then this next thing here that we're going to talk about here soon is probably the thing I'm most excited to talk about. Probably the thing that, I'm most excited to talk about out of all the Celebration things. It's the next animated show, Maul Shadow Lord. Yep, Maul Shadow Lord will be our next animated show. Let me read the description. Of course, it's going to be Sam Witwer playing Maul. So here it says, after the Clone Wars, Maul plots to rebuild his criminal syndicate on a planet untouched by the Empire. What that planet is, it's probably Dathomir. We're probably going to be seeing more Dathomir in Maul Shadow Lord. There was a leaked trailer that came out from Celebration, the Maul Shadow Lord trailer from the animation panel here at Celebration. We saw Darth Talon in the trailer, so we might be getting Maul's apprentice Darth Talon from Legends, the New Jedi Order era and Legends. And here in Maul Shadow Lord, maybe maybe Talon will be introduced in Maul Shadow Lord probably, and then we can see her as a villain in the New Jedi Order era. We're going up against like where she can be like one of the villains that Rey's New Jedi Order go up against, because has to go up against, which would be pretty cool. It would be continuing the legacy of Darth Maul. Yeah. And in the trailer we got Marok in the trailer, Maul versus Marok. So that's probably how Marok dies the first time before he gets resurrected by Morgan Elsbeth, which we see in Ahsoka, which we saw him resurrected by Morgan Elsbeth in Ahsoka. We didn't see how he got resurrected, but of course, like we know that she is not sister magic on him because like he turned to dust, of course, when Ahsoka killed him the second time. So yeah. But I'm really looking forward to Maul Shadow Lord. And we probably won't see like Kira in the first season, but we'll probably see like Dryden Voss in the first season. So probably even that first season when we see Dryden Voss, we'll be like in like, that would be like connections into Solo, because we'll be seeing like Dryden Voss probably. My guess is we'll see Kira in the resolution of the of like what Kira does after Solo. My guess is we'll see that in later seasons of Maul Shadow Lord. And my guess is the series finale the show hasn't even come out yet, and we're talking about the series finale because we know where Maul ends up. He dies on Tatooine in Rebel season 3 episode, I think it was 20, right? Rebels I'm looking it up. He dies Rebel season 3 episode 20, Twin Sons on Tatooine to Obi-Wan. He dies to Obi-Wan. In Rebel season 3 episode 20, Twin Sons is the episode where Maul dies to Obi-Wan. So my guess is the series finale will be how he gets to Malachor. That will probably be the series finale to Maul Shadow Lord. Like years from now, we're like watching the series finale to Maul Shadow Lord, and like, yeah, Maul ending up on Malachor. Yep. I'm really excited for Maul Shadow Lord. Like, it comes out next year in 2026. The same year as so far we have The Mandalorian and Grogu, Ahsoka season 2, and Maul Shadow Lord confirmed for 2026. So yeah, really looking forward to all this with Maul Shadow Lord. I would say if I had to rank my excitement, I'd say I am most excited for Ahsoka season 2 for next year as of now. At second place, I'd have Maul Shadow Lord, and in third place, I'd have The Mandalorian and Grogu. It's just that Maul Shadow Lord, it excites me more than The Mandalorian and Grogu, because like we're gonna be seeing the return of Darth Maul. The last time we saw him was Clone Wars season 7, where he escaped the Venator when it was crashing in the Clone Wars season 7 finale and the Clone Wars series finale. Yeah. So I'm really excited to like see the continuation of his story and see like how he gets to Malachor eventually by the time of Rebel season 2. And like to see like how it's like gonna connect to Solo and stuff like that. Yeah. And maybe we'll get flashbacks to his time training under Palpatine. That would be cool. And maybe we'll get to see the Son of Dathomir arc through flashbacks. That'd be pretty cool. Or maybe we'll be getting Maul Shadow Lord and then eventually a Tales of the Sith show where we see the Son of Dathomir arc play out. That'd be pretty cool. We see the Son of Dathomir arc play out, like with Maul and Tales of the Sith in a Tales of the Sith show. I think that would be pretty cool. So that we get double Darth Maul. We get Maul in Maul Shadow Lord, and then in Tales of the Sith. That'd be pretty cool. Like, and of course, it's time training under Palpatine. We could also get that in a Tales of the Sith show. Yeah. All right, but now let's talk about Rebuild the Galaxy Pieces of the Past. Basically, Rebuild the Galaxy Season 2. It says here, yeah, it comes out September 19th of this year. Yeah. Let's see the poster here. Yeah. This is the poster. So let's talk about Rebuild the Galaxy Pieces of the Past here then. So of course we all know the story of Rebuild the Galaxy. It was like Sig and Dev, and like we got to see them after the corners, and we saw them after it took place like after Rise of Skywalker, and we got to see this cornerstone thing, and the galaxy got reshaped, and we got to see Jedi Bob, who remembered the previous galaxy, and same for Sig, but Dev doesn't remember, so like we got all these cool like alternate versions, like Darth Jar Jar. Darth Jar Jar was like probably one of my favorite parts of Rebuild the Galaxy. And we got to see Jedi Vader and Jedi Palpatine, and even like Jedi Jabba the Hutt. I kind of laughed a little seeing Jedi Jabba the Hutt. That was pretty cool. We got to see Luke Skywalker still like as a pod racer on Tatooine. We got to see Leia. She ended up with Greedo this time because Greedo shot first. We got to see Maul as a scoundrel, but most of all, we got to see it was so cool how they how they did all this, but then also they were able to still tell a story with Sig and Dev and Jedi Bob, and we could connect to them and all that. My favorite characters, Sig and Dev were my favorite characters in Rebuild the Galaxy. I mean, even though we had all these cool alternate versions, yeah, it was pretty cool, but Sig and Dev, we got to connect to them. They were pretty cool characters. Jedi Bob too, he was a cool character. He wasn't just a joke in Rebuild the Galaxy. He was we got to connect him, we got to learn about him and all that, which was pretty cool. And so yeah, and of course, let's talk about the ending of Rebuild the Galaxy. It was, of course, Sig and Jedi Bob are gonna head to Alliston Nor, which we saw in Freemaker Adventure Season 2. So, I mean, who knows, maybe we'll get Rowan and Quarry. Maybe we'll get some connections to Freemaker Adventures. Maybe we'll be seeing some of the Freemaker Adventures characters here in Rebuild the Galaxy Pieces of the Past. That would be pretty cool. And of course, we had Darth Ray, Darth Rose, and the Landalorian with Grogu. Lando. Of course, it was Lando as the Mandalorian. The Landalorian and Grogu teaming up with Darth Ray, Darth Rose, to find Jedi Bob and Sig. So that's probably gonna be the main premise of Rebuild the Galaxy Pieces of the Past. The villains are probably gonna be Darth Ray, Darth Rose, the Landalorian, and Grogu going chasing Sig and Jedi Bob. That's probably gonna be their story. But then we're gonna get But of course we're gonna get these new characters Brickhead's Ahsoka, and extremely tall Chewbacca. Yep. And there's this bunny, not a bunny thing, but it was a Twi'lek. His name's Jackson. He was in the Star Wars Marvel comics. Seems like we're gonna be getting him. That's pretty cool. And then this new character with the yellow lightsaber. Oh, it's a brick-built Chewbacca. Pretty cool. He's a species called a Leppy. That's cool. And then there's this new Jedi character. That's pretty cool. Oh. Huh. Says who? It says this new Jedi character. Oh, actually no, that's Jackson. I know who this character is holding a yellow lightsaber. I'm gonna look up who it is. In Pieces of the Past. Oh, it doesn't say. Okay, let's rebuild. Oh, it's Sig. It's Sig holding the yellow lightsaber. Sig's probably and that's probably the reason Sig and Jedi Bob are gonna be going to Alice to know in the first place. Will be to get Sig his new lightsaber. Yeah. But Rebuild Galaxy Pieces of the Past, I'm very excited for it. Not as excited as I am for like Andor Season 2, but still very excited for Rebuild Galaxy Pieces of the Past. I wonder if Darth Jar Jar will return that. Probably. He'll probably return, but still, who knows. But, yeah, that will be the end of the Rebuild the Galaxy Pieces of the Past, announcement reaction. We had a lot to talk about in the stream. To recap, we had the Young Jedi Adventure Season 3, which we talked about, and like our predictions for that. We have Maul Shadow Lord, which we also talked about, and our predictions for that as well. Like, and then lastly, we talked about Rebuild the Galaxy Pieces of the Past and predictions for that as well. So, and like the release date and all for that. So, yeah, so we had a lot to talk about in the stream. Yeah, so, and that will be the end of it. So, yeah, right now I'll do my closing and say bye. Make sure to like, hit the notification bell, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the I'll see you all next time. But yeah, until next time, bye.